How's it going, guys? It's the final render here and welcome back to Dark Souls. In this video, we're going to be carrying on our fantastic adventure in the world of Dark Souls, and we have just entered Anor Londo for the first time. And I'm sure you guys are saying, final render, you handsome stallion of a man. I can't wait for you to tackle Anor Londo and wreck Ornstein and Smaug. But I'm not actually going to do that first. There's quite a lot of stuff I would like to do in the main area of the game before we take on Anor Londo. So we're actually going to talk to the gargoyle, and then we're going to get transported back to the main game before we hit Anor Londo. And the things I want to do... Leave my nipples alone, you gargoyles. The things I want to do before we actually take on Ornstein and Smaug and the rest of Anor Londo is I would like to take down Havel, because I think we can do that now. I think we've got the levels and stats to take on Havel now quite effectively. I would like to go down to the catacombs to get the rite of kindling by defeating Pinwheel. And maybe take on the Hydra as well, because it's extra souls at the end of the day. Okay, so here we are back at Sen's Fortress. We are going to go ahead and get down probably back to Firelink Shrine, so that we can get to the Undead Parish, and then we'll easily be able to get access to... Yeah, we'll go that way. We'll go ahead and head down to the Darkroot Basin by going through Firelink Shrine, and then we'll have easy access to the Hydra, as well as Havel. And of course, we can also do the catacombs after that too. Alright, so these videos have been going... So these videos have been going pretty well. Not so much in terms of views. The views are down generally. However, there are a lot of new subs coming in because of the Dark Souls content, which I think is really, really cool. It's kind of been plateauing for... It's kind of been plateauing for quite a while. So it's good to see that there are some more people enjoying the content that we create together. And it's great fun. Not only that, but I also love kind of doing longer Let's Play content and stuff. It is good fun. It just makes me wish that I had the internet connection to do streaming. Especially with the YouTube ad apocalypse that's going on now. I've lost a huge amount of ad revenue on the ads and stuff like that. So it's very important that you watch every video all the way through. But, yeah, besides that, it would really make me want to be able to stream on Twitch. But unfortunately, I just do not have the internet connection to do it. So that's a huge shame. Because something like this would be perfect for it. Ooh, way too early on the parry there. Right, I want to get this guy before we go through the guillotines. There we go. Alright, do I have any heal miracles? Indeed I do. Okay, let's heal up so we can go through these guillotines easily. Alright, I gotta be quick here because I haven't actually taken out the lightning dude. That dude who's shooting lightning at me right now. But at the same time, I've got to be careful when going through the Don't you freeze when going through the guillotines. Okay, so we made it out of Sen's Fortress. There will be a guy to our left and our right, but I have a plan for that. Sprint on through and deal with them. Stop freezing, for God's sake. There is something about Sen's Fortress with all the mods and stuff that makes it freeze. So I'm just going to go to the button and completely miss said button. Alright, so I might just be able to leave it, actually. Yeah, forget it. I don't even need to fight those guys, seeing as the bonfire is just ahead. Actually, now I think about it, we're pretty much at the base of the Darkroot Gardens already, aren't we? Yeah, we'll go take on Havel and stuff now, before going back to Firelink Shrine. Away with you, beasts! Okay, we've actually got quite a lot of levels, so we can level up a bit, can't we? Let's see. Endurance would be good, because it means I can run faster and stuff, but we got such light armor. This spear I've got, I presume it ranks up with dexterity. Let's double check. It doesn't scale at all, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we can pretty much put a point into whatever we want, basically, then. Let's go ahead and put some into strength, dexterity, one into vitality. There we go. That'll do nicely. There we go. So we've got a little more health, and we can go ahead and fight a bit more effectively as well. We can do some more damage. Do I have anything I need to rank up or anything in terms of my armor and stuff? I might be able to upgrade my armor a bit. Depends if I've got the shards and stuff. I don't remember what ranks up the lightning spear. I believe it's like Titanite. Yeah, it is just Titanite. Okay, so this will boost it up by 10 points of damage. That's not bad. We might as well put some into there. Alright, so that does a little bit more damage now. What about the shield I've got, actually? The shield also takes... Oh, that takes Twinkling Titanite. No, I don't need it. The shield is good enough as it is. And the armor. Let's see. We've got the dingy armor now, haven't we? which again, I'm still not too practiced with. Let's put some more into the main body. Yeah, put some more into the main body. Made that a level 3. There we go. Okay, that's cool. Now, we haven't been down here before. This leads down to the Darkroot Garden and the Darkroot Basin. And right there, we've got a Titanite Demon. These guys hit very, very hard. Come on, frames. These guys hit very, very hard. They have long-range lightning damage. And an awful lot of life, and an awful long attack range. That big pole they've got there, which you can get if you kill them, whoop, is actually extremely good. However, we don't really have the stats to kill those guys yet. And not only that, I've never really worked out the attack pattern for those guys. You know, normally after you play the game for a bit, you actually start to learn their attack patterns and you learn how to beat them. But those guys, I've never really got it right. Okay, so here we are entering the Darkroot Basin and the Darkroot Garden. There are lots of these kind of ivy monsters through here. They're not too tough, as you can see, with the lightning spear, the upgraded lightning spear. 2 stabs did him. However, they do have a lot of reach, and they can run quite fast. So keep that in mind, and also they are very heavily camouflaged, so it can be easy to miss them. Come on, dude. Ooh, I see what you're doing there. But no, not good enough for you. Okay, I beat you right there. Now, they also drop moss. We've got blooded clump moss, which I believe counteracts bleed. But as I said, bleed it's almost never really a factor. You know, bleed does so little damage even if it hits you. Okay, do you see anything unusual? Apart from that monster who's coming towards us, of course. Do you see just behind that rock? Right there? Oh, actually, we'll deal with this guy first before we talk about this thing I'm going to talk about. Give him a few stabs. But yeah, that big clump of moss. Right there. That is actually one of the ivy monsters. They hide in the ground and then they jump out at you. But if you see them, you can actually take them out. You can't lock onto them right now, but you can just look down and give them some pokes. Easy stuff. So keep an eye out for them. They don't do it too often. Oh, blooming purple moss clump. That's what counteracts toxin. That's very good. Alright, so this is the way we're going to go up through here. And if I remember correctly, I may have gone the wrong way, actually, to go and take out Havel. Now I think about it. Have I gone the right way? Yeah, I've gone way too far. Never mind. Is it? Ah, yeah, I'll show you this. Right behind this wall, it is an illusionary wall. Lots of people don't know about this, but there is a bonfire here. So many people don't know about that bonfire. It's absolutely unreal. Alright, we'll just... we might as well sit in it. Why not? We'll get to kill those guys again and get some more souls, won't we? Alright, so there is a little shortcut which you can open there. I believe Andre sells the key to open that. It's just basically a very big shortcut so that you don't have to go through a huge amount of area to get to another section. It's a pretty good shortcut. However, Andre sells it for, I think, 20,000 souls. Really expensive to unlock that shortcut. You could kill Andre if you wanted to, but that is a very stupid idea. If you want that shortcut, just pay for the damn key. You know what I'm saying? Pay for the damn key. Soul of a nameless soldier worth 1,000 souls. Fantastic stuff indeed. Okay, and we already know this guy's hiding. And give him a few pokes. There we go. So I believe I went the wrong way. Anyway. Oh, forgot about you. And a few pokes. Job done. Alright, so there is a little way to go off to the side here. Yep, this is it. This is the way we want to go. This leads down into the Darkroot Basin, which is... Oh! But these guys come and ambush you. I forgot about him. Alright, you can't backstab these guys. You can't parry these guys. You just got to take them on and slug it out with them, so to speak. More purple moss. That is fantastic. Okay. So now let's head down into the Darkroot Basin. This leads to the bottom of Havel's tower. It's also where the Hydra is. And there are some crystal golems at the very bottom. But if you look over there, do you see that shining? That is a twinkling lizard. We want to kill him so we can get the resources they drop. Do you remember? These are the ones which kind of sit around for a few seconds and then they vanish. And they do come back if you go ahead and rest at a bonfire if you miss them. I'm going to use the halberd here because it's got the downward strike I need to take these guys on. So yeah, let's go. Alright, sprint at him, lock on. Darn it, I missed him. Okay, never mind, we'll go back and get him later on. I really wasn't paying attention there, I wasn't sprinting, that was very dumb. Okay, let's go back to the lightning spear right there. So now, if I remember correctly, very near here, there is a Black Knight, and he's got a halberd. And obviously, Black Knights can be tough, but at this stage of the game, you should be able to take them down, no trouble. But down here, we have got some loot. Let's jump down here. It's perfectly safe. And we have got the leather armor set and the longbow, along with some extra arrows. Longbow is obviously going to be much better than our shortbow. Our shortbow, currently, unupgraded, does 31 damage. The longbow does 36. So we're going to be using the longbow from now on. And we've also picked up the feather arrows, which do slightly more damage than the cheap arrows we're currently using. So we might as well equip those in case we want to use them. And to get down. Yeah, I believe we just dropped down here. Tiny bit of life loss, but that's not the end of the world. And I just want to check over here, actually. Is there something over here I have forgotten? That's the way through. Okay. So, the Black Knight is just below us, I believe. He is hidden right down here. And he has got a halberd and he is guarding a very good item. So, if we try to get a good angle, we should be able to see him. He's just down here, I believe. There he is, right there. As I said, he's got a halberd. And the halberds are worse than the ones with the swords. So let's just go ahead and alert him. You can't get him with arrows or anything. He's at too bad of an angle. But alert him to your presence. And then come up here and fight him where you've got a bit more space. So you can roll around and get behind him and stuff like that. Alright, but they are fast. They will catch up. Same as the other Black Knights. Trick is to get the backstabs or to parry them. But obviously the halberd has a lot of reach. You've got to remember that. But you can just circle around behind them. As I said, this lightning spear. Fantastic weapon. Absolutely fantastic. Give him a poke. They do block an awful lot, so keep that in mind. He's got an awful lot of wide swing attacks. But he's no match for us right now. And he drops a blue Titanite chunk. Man, I was really hoping we would get like his halberd or something. We currently got level 10 of humanity. And I believe we are using... Oh, no, we're not. We took that off. Darn it. I should have worn that when I was fighting him. He might have dropped his shield or something then. Not his shield, his armor or his weapon or something. That ring actually boosts your item discovery. I'm really annoyed about that. Because he doesn't respawn. He's gone now. Alright, so there actually is a bonfire through here. You can go ahead and rest here. And I believe this actually opens up a path into the Valley of the Drakes. So you can easily get access to Blight Town. And you can also get access to Fireling Shrine. We can nearly level up, actually. Let's see if we can use a soul item so that we can level up here. Why not? Why not? I believe we needed 1,000, so go ahead and use that 1,000 one. Nameless Soldier, I believe that was. Oh, god damn it. We need 200 more. 200 more. Okay, whatever. Let's just go ahead and use another one then. Use that and then we can level up again. Great stuff. And let's put one into... I'm thinking endurance. So we can get a little bit more stamina. Let's do that. Only a tiny bit more. Only a tiny bit. But hey, every tiny bit helps. Okay, so let's go back through here. I don't know if you can get... yeah, you should be able to get access to the Twinkling Lizard again. We'll see if we can get him again. Pillage for Corpse, the Grass Crest Shield. This shield is ace. Okay, so the Grass Crest Shield... It currently blocks 95% of physical, so I'm not going to use it automatically. I hate that. It blocks 42% of magic, which is okay. But everything else, our Black Shield is better, our Night Black Shield. But it does have an extra ability. It boosts your stamina regeneration. So if we do a roll there, our stamina goes up that quickly. But if we swap back to our Black Knight Shield, do the same roll, it is slightly slower to recover. So if you get that shield... along with some green blossom that actually boosts your stamina regeneration. And I believe you can get a... I want to say it's called a Calamity Ring. Is that even in Dark Souls 1? I don't even remember. That also boosts stamina regeneration. So your stamina will just jump up dramatically every time you rest. So it's a really, really good thing if you've got lots of stuff because they all stack together. So it's a really, really good way of getting very good stamina regeneration. But I like all of my shields to block 100% of physical damage. So... let's go ahead and go back to the halberd, gargoyle halberd, and hopefully we can get this Twinkling Lizard. That's it. I can't believe I missed him the first time. I really can't. Did we? Oh no, he's gone. I think you actually need to reset the game before he comes back. God darn it. Never mind. What a waste of time that was. But anyways, our path is pretty much clear now, I believe, in order to get to the Hydra and to Havel the Rock. I believe Havel the Rock was actually part of, like, Lord Gwyn's elite guard originally. But then he was kind of usurped by Ornstein. And then they kind of locked him in that tower so he would go hollow. I believe that's the lore of Havel anyway. And also, now I think about it, Havel might have actually been planning to betray Lord Gwyn. Because you can actually find his room in Anor Londo, his kind of secret stash, and it had lots of occult weapons. And occult weapons are what you kind of use typically to kill the gods. We obviously won't be using that because we're an absolute badass, but hey. I believe that's kind of a lore of Havel. Could be wrong though, the lore is very convoluted. That's not to say that there are right and wrong things, you know, like the lore, there is a lot of theory crafting with the lore, but it's not entirely theory crafting, there is concrete truths in it. However, there are some things which are just kind of left open to the player to interpret, so to speak. Okay, so we've never been here before. And if you look just over there, you can just see the top of their heads. There are some crystal golems, or golems. Oh, there's one right there. They're not actually that bad. They're fairly slow, but they can hit you fairly hard. And they do chase you for quite a long distance. But if you take them on one at a time, they are dead easy. Oh, we got one alerted to our presence right now. Go ahead and give him an arrow. Now he's definitely alerted to our presence. Okay, let's fight him over here where there's a bit more space. Because we're very near the edge of the cliff. We don't want him knocking us off. Or worse, us just rolling off in our idiocy. So yeah, they've got attacks like that. They can jump back and dodge you like that fairly easily. And they do have an area effect attack like that. And they can lunge at you fairly easily. But just get behind them. Give them a few pokes. Oh, there's his area effect attack, and there is another one coming up to our side. So let's finish him off. Just power through them. Just power through them. You know, that's the easiest way to deal with them. You don't even need to dodge that much. You can just kind of backstep away. And obviously these guys don't use shields or anything like that, so no parrying. There we go, got him, no trouble. Okay, over there you can see the Hydra. I think we probably will try to kill him, actually. He's pretty easy overall. He can take a while, but he's pretty easy. He's not even a boss, he's kind of a sub-boss, similar to Havel, who we're going to go and fight now. Okay, so we actually have opened up a shortcut using the master key to get to Havel through the top. However, this is normally the way you would get to him, through here. And, ooh, he's alerted to us already. You can see him just looking through the door. Okay, so let's open this. And he wants to fight you in the tower. Okay, Havel the Rock. His weapon can kill you in pretty much one hit at very early levels. In fact, even at the level I'm at now, he might kill me in one hit. So what I might do, I don't plan on rolling at all. I think I might just put on the best armor I've got. We've got the knight helm there. We got the knight armor as well. What else have we got? Presumably we got the knight gauntlets and stuff like that too. Yeah, we got the knight leggings too. But is this even the best? You know, the boulder armor might be the best now I think about it. The boulder armor is pretty much tied. Yeah, we'll use the boulder armor set right there. Do we have like the boulder gloves and stuff like that? I don't think we do. We might have the legs. We might have the legs. Boulder armor legs. Yep, they are better. They are better. Okay. So now I've got... It doesn't look good. It really does not. But... Ooh, look at that fat roll. Look at that fat roll. That's why I like the light armor. Okay, so let's take on Havel the Rock. Trick to beating him. Parry. Parry his huge club, which is actually a dragon's tooth. Okay, so let's get in there. Lock on straight away. As you can see, he's got a huge shield. An enormous shield, in fact. And that giant club, which can pretty much one-hit you. There we go. Parry. And stab. There we go. We do that twice more. We should be able to kill him pretty easily. But take your time with this guy. Do not rush him. He is far too dangerous for you to mess around with him. There we go. Parry him again. Job done. And since we've leveled up a bit, we only need to parry him 3 times. But if we were low level, we might have to do like 6 or 7. So there we go. Havel dead. Fantastic stuff. Alright, he drops Havel's ring. Havel's ring is fantastic. However, I don't like it. Let me tell you why. Havel's ring. What it does is that it boosts your maximum equip load. So in other words, we can wear heavier armor and still be able to roll around effectively. Okay, so if we go ahead and whack this ring on and look at our roll, we've got the fast roll. But if we take it off, let's just go ahead and put any old ring on right now, we have got the slow roll. So if you're using very heavy armor, it is a fantastic ring to get. However, I don't like this ring, because if you use this ring, you're basically relying on a ring just to be able to move effectively. So I don't like it for that reason. I think it actually makes far more sense to just use armor that is best for your character. Because then, if you have to take it off for something, then all of a sudden you can still roll around and stuff like that. No, sorry. Because if you take it off and you're used to wearing it, then next thing you know, you are rolling very slowly and you are not used to it, so to speak. So I don't like it for that reason. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with it if you really want to use it. Just keep in mind, you will always be wearing that ring pretty much until you get your endurance to such extreme length, so to speak. Okay, so now he's dead. Let's go ahead and take out the Hydra. The Hydra is an interesting kind of sub-boss, as I said. And you don't have to fight him at all. You really, really do not. And he's very easy once you get to him. But he's got a lot of ranged attacks to try to keep you at bay. Soul of a Nameless Soldier, 1,000. Okay, let's actually pull some of these golems towards us, just so that we don't actually have to deal with them later, these crystal golems. Okay, so yeah, pull them towards us and let them come to us. Fantastic stuff indeed. Rooney. Alright, I actually didn't rig up my clock for this, did I? No, I normally have a clock so I know how much recording time I've got left. There we go, it's going now. Alright, so let's just wait for these guys to come to us. They do have a jumping strike like that, which can take you off guard. But they'll only really use it if you're far away, as you'd expect. So just give them pokes. Just one at a time if there's two of them. Just one poke at a time if there's two. Take your time. There we go, one's dead. And there's the other one. See, we didn't take any damage when fighting two of them, because we took our time. Okay, are there any more? I believe we're safe. Okay, so the Hydra. He throws giant water jets at you, which can knock you down and do a lot of damage. So what you need to do, use the environment. If you look right there, we have got a big rock. We can take cover behind this rock. Block just in case it hits us anyway. Okay, it did hit us, but we blocked it. So run in, run in, run in. Use for tree. Oh dear, right there. We got hit right there. Okay, so just run up, run up, run up. Whoop! Managed to jump through right there. And we need to get into the water. Whoop! Okay, so we're in the water. He won't be doing that ranged attack anymore. Get your shield up. Wait for the heads to strike. And give him some stabs. I really wish we had the rusty ring now I think about it. Ooh, dear, that knocked us for 6. And typically, it is a Hydra. So you want to cut off the heads. But unlike Disney's Hercules, a fantastic movie by the way, cutting off the heads does not make several grow back. So just take your time with him. Take your time. Well, you don't really have a choice. You pretty much got to wait for him to attack. And then just poke them when you can. And you poke them enough times, eventually the heads get cut off. And then you don't have to worry about it as much. Okay, there's one head cut off. And he's got another 5. So the only problem with this boss, really, is that you have to rely on him attacking you. But as you start to cut off more and more heads, eventually you've got to run in order to get the hits on in time. Alright, so he's got... Oh no, now he's got 5 heads. Oh, darn it! I went a little too far away there. Alright, heal up. Ooh, I'm glad he missed me there. Alright, so come on. Come on, you beast. There we go. That's another head gone. Don't worry about the lighting. We're going to grab that in a sec once this guy's dead. Oh, darn it. You see why it's a problem? As you cut off more and more heads, you lose your ability to strike him. And they always go stupidly far away. He almost never hits you when he's only got a few heads left. There we go. Go on, off with the beast's head. There we go. There's another one. Alright, he's got 3 heads left. So come on, you monster. Alright, so the strikes are going there. Okay, we hit him a little bit, but we bounced off the rock. And the heads don't always go to the same place. They go near the same place. Alright, so one of the heads is always striking around here, isn't it? He's got 2 heads left. 2 heads left. You see, he's a bit dumb sometimes. He's a bit dumb. There we go. 1 head goes there. Come on, get him. No, get him, get him, get him. No point locking on because you automatically lock onto his body, not his heads. Oh dear. Okay. Be very, very careful. If you look right there, you can see the water does drop down very suddenly, and you can fall off the edge when fighting him. So do not go past that ledge just right in front of us. Never. Because you will die immediately. God darn it. I actually realised my character actually does look a tiny bit like me, despite not actually doing anything with the character creator. Come on, off with his head. I just want to cut off your head. See, there isn't even a way I can get up there, Hydra. Why are you putting your head there? Oh, there we go. We should be able to get him now. We got him with 1 poke. 1 single poke. In your own time, dragon. Come on. Are you serious? None of them hit him. Really? Okay, we got him. He is very nearly dead. Very nearly dead. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! God darn it. Alright, you know what? Forget this. I'm using arrows. I'm using arrows. He ain't gonna hit me anyway. He's too damn inaccurate and slow. Just pepper away with him with arrows. I don't care. See, he doesn't even hit me. There we go. Hydra defeated. Job done. Job done. How many souls do we get that? 5,000. We've got a dragon sail and a dusk crown ring. I don't remember what this does. I want to say it's something to do with miracles, but I don't remember. Dusk crown ring grants extra sorcery castings, but has life. Okay, so if you're a sorcerer and you don't mind losing a bit of life, you can get extra spell sorceries with that. And now, this item over here. Very good item for some builds, but not mine. The Elite Knight Armor. Oh no, this is just the regular Knight Armor, sorry. Never mind, the Elite Knight Armor is later on. Okay, and also, do you remember I mentioned that there is a shortcut at the top of the Darkroot Gardens, and you have to buy that key in order to get to it? Well, the actual way to get to it is over there, by the waterfall. There's a ladder going up. We won't go there for a while. And also, over there, pretty much right where my character's head is, there is an area over there which actually gives you access to one of the DLCs if you have the Prepare to Die edition, which I do. In fact, tell you the truth, if you bought it on PC, I think they only released the Prepare to Die edition. So, if you have it on PC, you should have all the DLC. I believe the DLC is the Painted Worlds of Aramis, I believe it's called. That's in Anno Londo, we probably will do that. However, the, what's it called? The Artorias DLC or something like that? Or the Abyss DLC? I don't even remember, because I've never actually done it, believe it or not. I actually do think I will go on to one of my characters which has been completed in +1 and actually give that a go, because I've never done it. Alright, is it called Guardians of the Abyss? I don't remember the name of that DLC. Okay, so this little route here should take us back to the Undead Burg, I believe. And then we can go down into the catacombs and get the rite of kindling, which is very, very useful. Yes, we are back at the Undead Burg. Fantastic. Hey, dude. Just one shot on these guys now. Just one shot on them. Alright, so if you remember, we actually did fight the Black Knight over here. But we didn't even pick up the ring he was guarding when we fought him. So we're going to actually grab that now. Oh, we got a spear. Okay, cool. We got a much better spear already. So yeah, this is where we fought the Black Knight. Or this is where he started anyway. But we didn't even pick up the ring he was guarding. Like an idiot. Blue Tearstone ring. Okay, so this ring is actually pretty good at low levels. What it does, it boosts your defense when your HP is low. I believe if your HP gets to 10% or 30%, then your actual defense will boost up a little bit. We're not going to bother with it really, because we don't really need it. But it is very good at low levels, and it's probably the first ring you'll get, or one of the first rings, and at that stage you might as well. Okay, we've got the crossbow guy up there. Run in there, take him out, and then we'll get the guys who are on the ground level. Thank you very much. Right, are they going to come up the tower? I don't think they do. Oh, one guy does. One of these guys throws fire bombs. I believe it's that dude. Oh, we got the battle axe. Okay, very good early level weapon, actually, the battle axe. Does an awful lot of damage. That's the firebomb dude. And it is actually very, very good. It is slow, but it is a very good early game weapon. Alright, so let's go up here and deal with the firebomb dudes. We might as well. You know, we get the extra souls for it and stuff like that. And our shield actually blocks a huge amount of fire. I believe it's 95% of fire. Our shield blocks. Easy stuff. Easy stuff indeed. Right, I believe we can just kind of drop down here, can't we? Indeed we can. Hey, dude. Carabanga! Alright, what did he drop? He dropped firebombs. Fantastic. I don't really use firebombs too much, because I typically spend my souls and arrows and stuff like that and leveling up. But to tell you the truth, firebombs can be very, very useful. In certain circumstances, anyway. Here we go, he's done for. Alright, so we'll go over here. Can we level up? We might as well try, seeing as we can't even use the bonfire at Firelink Shrine. Oh man, if we die in the catacombs, we're gonna have to come all the way back here in order to get near to the catacombs again. Okay, can we level up? We need 2,000 more souls. We might as well use a soul item here to level up a little bit more. Let's see what we've got. Have we got any? We should do 2,000. Indeed we do. Soul of a Proud Knight. Okay, we'll go ahead and pop that. Pop that bad boy right there. Pop that Proud Knight. And let's go for... let's go for dexterity? Yeah, let's go for dexterity again. Little more damage on our spear. Alrighty, so we're now going to head back to the Firelink Shrine, as I just mentioned, and go to the catacombs to get the rite of kindling from the easiest boss in the game, called Pinwheel. And you know how we can kindle the bonfires in order to get extra Estus flasks? So, you know, we become human, and then we use a humanity at the bonfire in order to get an extra 5 Estus flasks. Well, with the rite of kindling, which is the only way to get this item, you can then kindle the bonfire up to level 20. So you can get 20 Estus flasks by using 3 humanity once you're in human form. So very good thing to get, as you can expect. Very good thing. I love just being able to turtle stab. I love the spears and stuff like that because you can turtle stab with them. There we go. Honestly, I'm willing to say their spears are probably some of the best weapons in the game. You know, great swords are fantastic. They really are. They do a huge amount of damage, but they're slow. But the spears are fast, and you can turtle stab with them. It's so useful to be able to have that ability. It really, really is. Oh, come on, frames. Don't you do this. There we go. Alright, so we've got the rat over there. We might as well try to kill the rat. We've got 100% arm discovery. We might actually get a humanity for killing this guy. No. I believe the rats drop... They have a 10% drop of humanity if you are maximum item discovery. So, 10% chance to get the humanity from that guy. Hey, dude. Boom. There we go. Right there. Excellent stab. You see, we're just caning through these guys. When we first got here, these guys would take 3 hits with our base weapons. But now, dead in 1 hit. Because we've leveled up a lot and we've got a much better weapon. Much better weapon, in fact. I'll use this spear for quite a while, probably. Oops. You crafty little raisin snake dodging me spear right there. I want to impale you. There we go. Feel you from the inside. Oh, god darn it. 2 guys fell off the cliff when I killed them. 1 probably dropped a firebomb. Oh well. Never mind. Okay, so Big Hat Logan has made it back to Firelink Shrine, which is great. Well, not for us, but for some it's great. Do you remember we rescued him from Sen's fortress?
You are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see, it cannot be taught. Oh,
what he's basically saying is that he could sell me and teach me sorceries, but my intelligence is too low. He's literally saying you are too dumb to learn sorceries. We could obviously rank up some intelligence and then we could, but we're not going to bother. And look here, our little cleric dude has got his little entourage.
My guest, I will be departing with them shortly, so...
Okay, so these guys, they are going to be heading down to the catacombs. And if you remember, this woman, she is actually like us. She is an undead, and she is going to try to basically rekindle the fire, same as us.
Did I not take...
However, she's basically saying, why are you so special? But if you talk to these guys over here, which are armed guards, he sounds a bit off, doesn't he? He is going hollow. He is eventually going to turn into a horrible monster. And these guys actually have a different agenda. I believe Scythe the Scaleless actually wants women for his experiments to learn the secret of immortality. We'll worry about him much later in the game. And these guys basically want to take her to Scythe. I think that's for lore. Anyway, I think that's for lore. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. That's the guy who sells his pyromancy. We're not going to bother with him just yet. And we've got our King Seeker Framt right here. Another great thing about King Seeker Framt is that you can actually give him items. So you can give him any weapons that you've got lots of multiples of. And then he can use them to get souls. In other words, he can basically buy things off you. And also, I believe you can feed him chunks and convert them into other stuff. So I believe if it's like, if you give him a blue Titanite chunk, he can then give you green Titanite shards and stuff like that. So it's a way to kind of convert the items you've got if you've got too many. Back to these skeletons. If you guys remember, we came and fought these skeletons in the very first video. And we actually chained up an awful lot of them. Okay. So these guys actually are taking an awful lot of damage from the spear. Because I'm thinking we're using the wrong weapon. Really, we want something which is heavy and can actually break them. Because obviously they're skeletons, you know, their bones break. So let's try the halberd. I don't know how effective this is. But let's give it a go. Give him a kick and a hit. There we go. The halberd will do this. This will be great. Give him a strong hit right there. Because if you use a strong weapon like the Morning Star, any kind of club or heavy halberds like this, they break every time you hit them. And that's your opportunity to do extra damage. But with the spear, then they were actually recovering, you know. They weren't breaking apart. But with this weapon, they break apart. Let's try two-handing it, see what this is like. Oh, yep, obviously does much more damage. We can kill them in 3 hits doing it this way. It obviously is more stamina. But hey, never mind. Alright, I believe we've got, I want to say 2 skeletons and a giant skeleton. No, it's 3 skeletons and a giant one. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Okay. Oh, done it. Back off, back off, back off. Back off and heal, back off and heal. Okay, so these guys can be bad in numbers, but eventually you'll get weapons which can just cut through these guys like mincemeat. Alright, so the big dude, he has got some very heavy downward strike attacks, so you want to watch out for that. Ooh, there's one right there, but it's not its most powerful. I'm actually going to go back with the shield just to be safe. Oh, and he can stamp on you like that. That does an awful lot of damage if it hits you. A surprising amount of damage. Okay, that's one dead. Give him a hit. Fantastic stuff. So yeah, take your time because we're using a weapon that we haven't really ranked up. I believe this halberd is a level 2. So we've done a little bit on it. God darn it. Whoop. Alright, we got one of them at least. And the other one is nearly dead. Let's go ahead and try to finish off the smaller one if possible. Yep, smaller one's dead. And now just his big buddy. Like, they do have pretty much double the life. Oh dear. But they're not that hard, especially if they're by themselves. But they do have some pretty long reach with their swords. Okay, use our heal miracle and heal up. Okay, there we go, there we go. I'm actually going to see if we've got a better weapon for dealing with these guys. The gargoyle halberd is probably our best bet now I think about it. But let's just double check. Double check. It's always a good idea to make sure. Let's see. We've got the claymore. Can we use that? We can use that. And the Zweihander. I've never really used these weapons before. Let's try the Zweihander. Ooh, it's goddamn slow. Very slow indeed. What about the claymore? It's probably about the same. It's slightly faster. But does it do more damage than the halberd, I wonder? No, not anywhere near as much. Okay, yeah, we'll stick with the gargoyle halberd. That is definitely our best weapon currently for this area. Okay, where is it gone? Where's it gone? Where's me halberd? That's another reason why it's a good idea to sell stuff to King Seeker Framt, because they don't have to go through all the damn menus so much. Right. Down into the catacombs. A lot of early players do wander in here, thinking, it's very near Firelink Shrine, it's near the start of the game, I've got to be able to beat this area, right? Not at all, not at all. Pretty tough area overall. At least at early level. Okay, into the catacombs. A horrible tomb full of horrible skeletons and nastiness. Okay, so you can see we've got a skeleton right there. Come on. And let's give him a few hits. But there is something different about this skeleton. Something different. So if we go ahead, done it. If we kill this guy, we didn't get any souls. What the hell? There are enemies in the catacombs called necromancers. And these necromancers mean the skeletons can't die. They can't die until you kill the necromancer. And the necromancer has some fire damage. But as I said, you literally cannot kill the skeletons until he is dead. And the necromancer is right through here. We've got to be really quick to finish him off. There's also a bonfire through here. Hey, necromancer. Let's kill him quick before the skeletons get behind us. Alright, he's... Oh, darn it. I might die. Necromancer dead. Okay, that's fantastic. Let's try to heal up if possible. So now we have killed him. We can kill the skeletons. Like, there are several of them throughout the catacombs. And you'll know if there's one nearby, because when you kill a skeleton, they won't die. Okay. Ooh, there's quite a few of them. Okay. You see, now we're getting souls, because we've killed that necromancer. Alright, that's one more. We've got one more left. You can backstab the skeletons, and I believe you can parry them. Also, indeed you can. Oh, the parry kills them with one hit. I ought to do that, actually. Okay, so let's rest at this bonfire. As I said, the necromancers don't respawn, so that's fantastic. And we've also got a lever here. I've just always done this lever. I believe you can't actually enter the catacombs until you pull this lever. So there we go. Alright, so now that that's done, skeletons will obviously respawn, but now we can kill them. So, fantastic stuff indeed. See if we can get behind them. What's the backstab like? Oh, the backstab kills them as well, actually. Okay, so let's go for the backstab and the parries rather than slugging it out with these guys. A lot of people have criticized Dark Souls 1. And I actually have been playing a lot of Dark Souls 3 recently. I decided to give that a go. And something which is very notable about Dark Souls 1 is that the best way to kill most of the enemies is just to get behind them or get the parry. Whereas in Dark Souls 3 and definitely Dark Souls 2, you don't necessarily need to do that. You know, you really can just go ahead and actually use fighting combat and stuff like that to defeat your enemies. Okay, so here's the catacombs. And now look, over there, there's another necromancer. We're going to kill this guy with arrows. We're just going to kill him with arrows because any skeletons nearby... Oh, he hit me. Okay, there we go. That's the spot. If you stand far away enough, his fire attacks hit the cliff. But we can get him with our arrows because we're slightly higher up on the ledge. Luckily, a lot of the necromancers in the area can be killed with arrows and stuff like that. There are places where you can see them. Okay, he's dead. So no, that skeleton in front of us, and the one behind him, and the one over there, can now be killed. If we didn't, they would endlessly respawn. If you really don't know where the necromancer is, you can kick the skeletons off the ledge, and then you won't have to deal with them till later. And hopefully you'll be able to find the necromancer before you have to worry about that skeleton running back up to you. Oh dear, I nearly fell off the edge there. The skeletons do have a very weird attack where they kind of curl up into a ball and then just lunge at you from a great distance. But when they do that, they break up. And then that gives you an opportunity to go in and finish them off. So just dodge that. Oh dear. I gotta be more careful. Gotta be more careful indeed. There we go. There's our heal miracle. Alright, so we go ahead and go through here. But as you can look around, there are lots of shortcuts and stuff which you can drop down to and skip huge parts of the level. However, we can't really do that right now. We've got to wait until we kind of open up some more levers and stuff like that before we can do that. Oh, here's his big long strike. Oh no, he's just going to roll actually. Never mind, get the backstab on him. Oh, there's a skeleton up there with arrows. But since we were in our invincibility frame after doing that backstab, we were safe. I believe there is something else in Dark Souls 3 to where you do have an invincibility frame. So right now, that skeleton right next to us can't hit us because we were in the animation. But I believe in Dark Souls 3, they can still hurt you. However, you take reduced damage, so it's a bit more realistic, I suppose, but it sucks. The invincibility frame is so useful. Okay, we can't break their guard just by hammering through. We don't have enough strength. Excellent stuff. Alright, any more around here? No, I believe we're safe. Alright, let's go ahead and use another miracle. These skeletons do deal a lot of damage, and they're typically in multiples of like 3 or 4, so got to keep that in mind. Alright, there is an item up there I want. How do I get there? Wait for this guy to drop down. I believe there is another skeleton to our right, so we've got to keep that in mind. They are pretty well camouflaged in this area, but their eyes do glow in the dark, so that's a way to kind of check. There is an item in here, I believe, but there is a skeleton on one of the sides waiting to pounce out. There he is, waiting to ambush me. But I've played this game before. Oh, there's 2 skeletons, darn it. Okay, let's see if we can get the parry or the backstab on one of these guys. Then we're only dealing with one. Oh, too early. Can't see them there. Back off a bit so that we've got some more space so we can actually see their attack patterns. Alright, come on, let's get the parry. There we go. If you guys remember, way to parry. The moment their weapon is about to hit you, that's when you hit your parry button. That's his dash attack I was talking about. Very weird attack. It leaves him completely open. Very high risk attack on his part. However, the parry is different in other games. I believe Dark Souls 2, you kind of need to parry when they're kind of mid-swing, I believe. I never really... Oh, the Lucerne. This will be a very good weapon to use. And I believe Dark Souls 3 kind of varies depending on what weapon they've got. The Lucerne is a fantastic weapon. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Lucerne? Lucerne? It's French, I believe. And if we can rank this up a bit, this will be a very good weapon. It's very similar to the halberd, except look at that giant spike. Huge heavy hit. It is perfect for dealing with these skeletons because it just does massive damage to them. But since our halberd is actually ranked up a little bit, we'll probably use this for a bit more. Hey buddy, how's it going? How about a backstab? There we go. Typically, obviously there are bones everywhere on the ground in the catacombs, but if you look, you know, the skeletons do stand out quite a bit. Pops his head on, and we can go ahead and finish him off with a flurry of halberd strikes. Halberd strikes! There we go. And something else I've noticed as well, because of the YouTube ad apocalypse, Twitch is now just offering affiliate systems for people. So that, kind of like me and other YouTubers, you just pretty much got to get to a certain level of viewership, and then you can go ahead and earn money from Twitch, which is... I was just about to explain that. Which is fantastic, so if you guys are into Twitch streaming, go ahead and do that yourself. I just don't have the internet speed. Look at these guys. Look at those guys. These statues spit spikes at you, as you can see. Oh, darn it. But if you actually look at the shields, one has what is called the mask of the mother on the top and the mask of the child below it. This will make a bit more sense, but those are the ones which spit spikes. That's how you tell. And I'll show you one which doesn't spit spikes in a minute so you can see the difference. Alright, let's get the guy with the sword first. Oh, never mind. Come on, you beast. I want to deal with you first. Is he going to be able to get out of those pots? No, I have to break the pots so he can come and fight me. Come on, fight me, fight me, fight me. Come on, fight me IRLs. Boom, there we go. And now we got the dude with the bow. I'm actually going to two-hand this. I don't want him to fall off the edge, so I have to finish him off later. I just want to kill him now up here. There we go. Now we've got an item over here. I don't remember what this is. Large soul of a nameless soldier. 1,000 souls. Fantastic stuff right there. Right, I believe we've got to drop down here. Does that just lead back to where we were? I think that leads back to where we were. I think we go over this way. Yes, indeed we do. Okay. Also in the catacombs, we've got these floating skulls. They just kind of float around quite slowly. However, they get too near. They explode like that. Oh, darn it. Necromancer over there. Forgot about him. Whoop. Alright, can he hit us from over here? No, he can't. Haha, sucker. Okay, so he has got some skeletons guarding him. So yeah, just kill the Necromancer. As soon as you see him, kill him. It saves you a lot of trouble later on. Because there's nothing worse than entering an area of the catacombs, being surrounded by skeletons, and then realise you can't kill them because the Necromancer is still alive. Oh, we got a humanity for killing him. Nice. I believe if you just shoot those guys, they like to roll to their death. Yep, there we go. Okay, but as you can see, this kind of all these spikes here, that's actually a bridge. Triggering the levers actually opens up these bridges for us, so we need to find a lever. Oh, and another skeleton thing. Whoop. They do a lot of damage, and they can knock you off the ledge, but they do give you a lot of time. So yeah, if you look at that right there, look at the faces. Spikes come out. Oh, we got another skull face there. See if we can get him to detonate by these skeletons. Darn it. Okay, he knocked him off the ledge, so that's fantastic stuff. Thank you very much. And go ahead and hammer away at this skeleton right here. Obviously, this area does lead to a boss battle that we want to take out. So, yeah. We've got a scimitar. That one, I believe, is also going to spit spikes. Indeed, it is. But now, look at this one. That one does not have a faceplate on the bottom, but that one does. No faceplate on the bottom? Faceplate on the bottom. So this one is safe to walk past. That's how you tell. And that one is going to spit spikes. Oh, whoopsies. Backstab against the skeleton. Pretty cool that I can backstab these guys, despite the fact that they don't really have a back. Hey, it's brilliant. Alright, let's go over here and trigger this lever. And then that opens up the bridge just to the left of the screen. There we go. So now we can go across there. Alright, we've got an item here. What is this, I wonder? I completely forget. Soul of a Proud Knight, 2,000 souls. Fantastic stuff. That is more souls for us. And look in there. A bonfire. Fantastic. We're not going to get that just yet, though. We need to actually go ahead and cross the bridge before we can get there. Alright, dodge for spikes. I believe you just keep your shield up. You should be safe on those spikes. But you do need to be at the right angle. Right, heal up a bit here. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff, I was about to say, but then I forgot about that. Okay, so as you look there, we actually can just roll off this bridge and make a big shortcut. But we're not going to do that just yet. We are actually going to explore this area since we haven't been here before. There'll be items, there'll be enemies to kill, stuff like that. Alright, so I'm thinking, actually, what's the best way to go? That leads down to a drop. We're not going to go there. If you look here, this kind of pit, the top left corner, it's a slightly different colour. It's slightly greenish. If you walk on that, you'll fall down. We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go down the safer way till we know it's safe. Oh, hey, Skelly. How's it going, Miss old Jack Skellington? Never actually seen Nightmare Before Christmas. I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. But I don't really care to watch it. Okay, so we have got another thing here which spits spikes. Soul of a Proud Knight, 2,000 souls. It's worth the risk. Oh dear, where did you come from? I did not see you. Go ahead and get behind him. There we go. And spit you back into the catacombs once you came. Oh, we didn't get souls for that. There's a necromancer nearby. Let's quickly search for that necromancer and try to kill him. Hopefully he's at the bottom of this pit. There he is right there. Okay. Ooh, that was a nasty hit from him there. Never really looked into the attack pans of the necromancers. Darn it, skeleton. No! Oh, no! We're going to have to go all the way back to the Undead Burg, aren't we? Oh, man. That sucks. Oh, no, we're here. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Cut back to where I was. Alright, guys, so we're pretty much back to where we were. So let's go ahead and run down here and hopefully take out this necromancer first time. Go ahead and try to take some shortcuts if possible. There's the necromancer. You are kidding me! Oh no! There goes my 10 humanity. Now we're back to where we were. Let's not mess this up this time by running off the edge like a complete idiot. Okay, we lost like 11 humanity because we were stupid, but hey, let's not do that this time. How about that? That sounds like a very smart idea, doesn't it? Alright, so let's just roll past that guy. Kill this necromancer. I want his head. I want his head on a spike. Just a few more hits. Nope. There we go. Now he's dead. Alright, so now we can kill his entourage right here. Oh, he's being a little sneaky little devil, he is. Don't you dare. I am not doing this again. we at least killed the necromancer. At least we did that. Alright. Now we're back to where we were. But now we can kill these skeletons. We can kill these skeletons now, which is absolutely fantastic. The main reason why that little section caused me so much trouble was because I knew I would have to kill that necromancer very, very quickly. Because otherwise, we would have a huge problem. Let me just, wondering something actually. Let me go ahead and turn off my, Steam overlay. That way, we don't get pop-ups interrupting us. Okay, so, I apologize if that actually bothered anyone previously before, but hey, now it's done. Okay, so these skeletons we couldn't kill because that necromancer was around, but now we have killed him. We did 2 kamikaze runs to finally kill that necromancer, and now we can progress through here safely. And that's exactly what we needed, because there was no way we would get through this section easily with that necromancer alive, but now we can. In fact, the necromancer was even guarding a button that we needed, a lever to pull. So, right, there's one dude left, but he's right in front of one of the statues which spits spikes, so go ahead and kill him there. I don't remember what's in here, do I? Okay, there is an item and what looks like a drop. Okay, so go ahead and kill him. Try not to step on the thing he is currently standing on, because otherwise I'll fall down. I could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Oh, dear. No, you don't, skeleton. I am too cunning. Bang! Oh, dear. just as he misses. Okay, back off, back off, back off. Getting a little too cocky here. Too eager to progress. Too eager to get to that pinwheel. Go, burst that pinwheel right there. There we go. Oh, and there's one more. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, sneaky little beaver. Go ahead and get the backstab on that dude, why not? So, I think I'll fall through that surface, right there. I could be wrong, though. Could just be my mind playing tricks on me. Because I'm not the smartest person in the world. You know, some people can build houses. Some people can woo women like nothing. All I can do is make YouTube videos. Okay, let's go through here. And now we can go down here. Because obviously these guys would have been reviving themselves constantly. But now, we don't have to worry about it. Ooh, way too early, Final. What are you doing? Way too early. And again, for God's sake. Okay, enough of this dude now. Stop trying to be clever. Give him a kick off the ledge. There we go. And let's go back and get, like, what, 2,000 souls back? Something like that. Really isn't much. There we got a little bit. Okay, now let's pull this lever so we can access the next bridge we need to get down lower. Okay. And now, I'm sure some of you guys who have played the game are shouting it. Down there, place where we fell earlier, there is a shortcut to a very good blacksmith. However, I'm not going to go down there just yet. I kind of want to show you guys how to get down there normally, so that we can also get some more items, as well as actually show people who haven't played the game before the correct way to go, so to speak. I forget what's over here, actually. I completely forget what's over here. Ah, this is what leads to the bonfire. Okay. So if you look over here, we've got some of these statues. They don't hurt you, except this one back here. This one will hurt you. But right beside it, illusionary wall. Right there. Hold your shield up. Never mind. Bust on through. And now we have got the bonfire. Really, I should have just lit this before going back and kamikaze myself a second time, shouldn't I? But hey, never mind. It's all done now. And tell you what, actually, I'm going to go ahead and become human. Reverse my hollowing. I don't believe there is actually any real benefit for going human down here. I mean, I don't think there's any NPC invaders. God darn it, and now the game is glitched. I can't get off the bonfire. Oh, no. Quit out of the game. Okay, so now we're back. The game is glitchy, to say the least. You know, it often does do that, unfortunately. But hey, it's not the end of the world. Don't you dare. I always forget about those damn spikes. But before we progress, we need to climb up here because there is another lever to pull. And... oh no, never mind. The NPC is later. Never mind. Okay, so let's pull this lever. And let's rotate that bridge. Fantastic stuff indeed, Aruni. Now, before we actually progress, I actually want to go back the way we came, because I believe there is a way to get a really good weapon that I would like to get my hands on. It's one I haven't really used myself in the past, But for the build that we've kind of ended up with, just by playing this Let's Play, I think it would be a really good weapon for us to go ahead and grab. Especially if we want to go ahead and give it fire damage. Alright, so can I get any backstabs? You gonna let me get any backstabs? There we go, there's one. Okay. Come on, give me a backstab. Give me a backstab. Whoop! And give him a kick, break his guard. And then give him a few volleys of halberd. Volleys of halberd sounds like an amazing kind of like military anthem. You know, one that's kind of played by trumpets or something. Volleys of halberd. I like that. I like that indeed. Alright, get behind him, give him a stab. Fantastic stuff right there. Alright, so I can actually sneak up on these two, I believe. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, give him a few whacks with me halberd. And just a couple more, and then that should do him. You'll probably notice that these guys do take more hits than the ones who were in the sunlight by Firelink Shrine. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit. Go ahead and give him a two-hander. Oh, what's he dropped? Scimitar. Okay, never mind. I ain't going to use that. And there's normally another enemy here. I guess he must have rolled off. Okay, so how do I get this weapon I want? I'm pretty certain that the way to get it is over here somehow. It's down there, I want to say, but I could be wrong. I've come up all this way and now I've completely forgotten how to get the weapon I want. It's a great scythe I want. It might be in that hole over there now, think about it. Okay, so let's drop down onto this bridge. Turns out we didn't need to go around after all. Now I believe we roll off onto there. I could be wrong though. If we don't get it, never mind, but I think it would be good. Whoop! No! I do not accept that. That's nonsense. I always made that roll. Alright, let's try it again. My souls are on the bridge above me, but... the souls are on the bridge above me, but I don't care. There's only like 7,000 or something. And yes, there's some humanity too, but I really want to progress with this place. It's taken far longer than I wanted it to. Okay, yoop. There we go. Oh, there goes another skeleton. Walk off onto here. Here we go, this is it. The Great Scythe. Okay, so the Great Scythe does 100 damage currently, and it scales with a B in dexterity. We've actually got a lot of dexterity, we've got 19, so this weapon would actually be really good for us. And, yeah, let's drop down here, why not? I might as well show you what happens when you drop down here. I think this is it anyway. You were kidding me, you mean the drop isn't here? Oh no, there we go. Yeah. And now we're back to where we want to be, pretty much. Okay. So, no, this is the way. Okay, we did just skip out a load of skeletons, but never mind. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, let's go through here. And now, look up ahead. What do you see? A Titanite demon. We actually are going to run towards this guy, though, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And if you go very slowly, I'm going to show you guys how to get an amazing weapon that a lot of you guys might like. See this coffin right here? Go up to the front of it. Nestle in coffin. None of the other coffins do this. Hit A. And now, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Just sit here. Maybe unusual, but just sit here. So how's your day going, guys? Mine's going alright. Playing some Dark Souls. Chilling out. I also went and played some DayZ earlier. It's changed a little bit. You can actually drive the vehicles now. Oh, what's this? A cutscene? A secret cutscene? My gosh. So we're just sitting in our coffin for no reason. You know, just fancied a rest, I guess. But it doesn't seem like a very good idea as a skeleton closes the lid on us. Seems bad, right? It's like, oh no, I've been kidnapped by skeletons who are going to molest me. But no, we wake up in a different area. Ooh. Where are we now? Where am I now? Do you remember Nightmare? That was a great TV show. They did a live tour of it as well. Really good, apparently. Okay, so welcome to the Tomb of the Giants. We will be coming here much later. To get to here, normally you have to go all the way to the bottom of the catacombs. However, that is a very perilous journey. But there is something down here we really want to see. Look at this right here. And look at that dude. That there is Grave Lord Nito. He is one of the original lords of the land, one of the gods of the land. And if we enter his covenant, he will give us a very powerful weapon. Join covenant. He also gives us a pretty good miracle as well. And so by joining the covenant, we get the Grave Lord's sword, along with the miracle Grave Lord's sword dance. Okay, you can do stuff with the covenant if you want to. You can offer Eyes of Death and you get special benefits. We're not going to bother with any of that though. So this weapon we just got, this sword. This sword is what I used to beat the game on my very first playthrough. This sword is a beast. As soon as I can find it, that is. Gravelord sword. Okay, so let's look at it. It is a great sword. Pretty slow, as you can see. But there are slower weapons. Like the Zweihander we used earlier was far slower. And this weapon, if we look at its damage, 265 damage with that thing. If we actually go ahead and look at our lightning spear, which I believe is our currently most highest damaging weapon that we can currently use, it does 166. So this sword doesn't mess around, and it is a great sword, so it's got a very good move set. It's just a little bit slow. And if you can actually upgrade that using Demon Titanite, which actually is quite hard to get hold of, you need to kill the Titanite demons in order to get hold of that, then it becomes exceptionally powerful. Exceptionally powerful, that sword. And then you just go and sit in the coffin, and then you've got a free sword and a free miracle. Pretty darn good stuff. And Nito seals it up for us. And then we can get back to exactly where we were before. Good stuff, good stuff. Yep, and now we are back. And we've got our awesome sword. No penalties. You don't have to pay anything to get it. You can just get it. Okay. So now, this Titanite demon. These are the guys you need to kill in order to get the upgrade materials for this sword. He is guarding a ring. I don't even remember what the ring is, but I want it. So how about I put away my sword so I can run a little bit quicker. I have no intentions of fighting him. And just go. Leg it, leg it, leg it. Run, 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 run. Grab the ring. Oh, it's an Eye of Death. It's not a ring. I must have been thinking of a different area. Ooh, look at the damage he just did. These guys are tough. I can just run, 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 run. And there we go. I could have sworn they normally drop rings. Oh well, never mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to our, what's it called? Our gargoyle halberd. That's what we want. I can never find the weapon I want. There we are. And let's heal up with a miracle. So yeah, pretty darn good weapon right there, and it's completely free. Alright, so we do have a drop down here. And there are 2 skeletons at the bottom of this drop, I want to say two. And I believe they climb up the ladder. Oh yes, there they are. They're quite hard to see, but there they are. Can I shoot one off the ladder? Nope, what about his buddy? Okay, they didn't fall off the ladder. I believe I can kill these guys. I don't think there's a necromancer around. If not, I'm bugging out. Alright, that one's... Oh, dear. No, don't roll that way. There we go. Alright, I think that one just fell off the ledge again. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to fight him effectively here because that ceiling's a little too low. Let's back off a tad. And he fell down. But that is a survivable fall. They will be coming back up that ladder. So be prepared for that. Are they on the ladder? Oh. There we go. One's dead. Right, let my stamina re-heal a tad. Is he actually dead? Oh, he's not actually dead. There's a necromancer around. Okay, we'll bug out of here for now then. We'll bug out of here. Find where that necromancer is. I think I know where he is. Like, I might be going the wrong way to go and kill him, but we'll go this way anyway. We will come back to this area though. There is a black knight down there, which I would definitely like to kill. You got a pretty darn good shortcut somewhere near here, just to our side. Oh, hello. Why don't I give you a kick off the ledge? There we go. So, I believe it's right there. Yeah. Oh, dear. But yeah, you can drop down that ledge there to get access to the... I believe it's the Cleric Knight Armor set. Thanks for that, Skull Demon. Alright, let's go over here then. 2 more skeletons. Can I kill these guys? I hope so. Oh, for God's sake. I've had enough of these goddamn skeletons in these goddamn catacombs. I want the backstab. There we go. Does he die? No. Okay. Oh, I thought I was dead then. Oh, I nearly am though. Oh, now I'm dead. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind. We actually didn't fall back too far. Okay, I do think I need to drop down that area where I was before in order to get to the Necromancer. But as I said, there's also a Black Knight down there, and I really want to kill him. So that would be fantastic stuff if I can get him too. But of course, now we've actually pulled some levers, we've got some shortcuts we can use and stuff like that, so we don't have to go through. I remembered that time. I remembered that time. Ooh, the Necromancer might be through this white fog, actually. Might be through this white fog. We could obviously avoid this entirely, but if the Necromancer isn't here, we won't be able to kill any of the skeletons for the rest of the level pretty much, so let's go ahead and explore this area. Oh, I can hear the Necromancer. I can hear him. He is nearby. Come on, let me out. Go ahead. Whack these dudes. Can I kill them? I hope I can. I hope I can. If not, I can use this time to heal up. No, I can't kill them. Okay. Now, see this wall? Roll on through. Roll on through. There are more skeletons here, though, including guys with bows. And they can cause problems. But if you come up here and deal with them, maybe knock them off the ledge before I fall off, of course, you can gain access to the Necromancer. No, don't you dare kill me. Oh, this is the ring I was thinking of that gets guarded by that dude. Grab the ring, and run on through. Alright, in there. Oh, no, that's where I was meant to go. Okay. Well, we got the ring. We got the ring. As you can see, I'm dying a lot in this area because there's no point in trying to fight them until you kill the Necromancer. Otherwise, you're just going to be fighting forever until eventually you die. Alright, so let's go back to that place where I was. And then we'll kill the Necromancer. And then we can actually progress. I don't like the catacombs, but to tell you the truth, the catacombs, it seems very sucky right now. And it is to a degree. However, once you have killed all the Necromancers once, you never have to bother with them again. And then this area is quite easy for the rest of the game, pretty much. And you will be coming back here if you want to gain access to... For God's sake! Alright, I'm starting to lose it. I'm starting to lose it. I'm getting angry. There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to get more frustrated, so I'm making stupid mistakes and stuff like that. So let's just heal up here. Once all the Necromancers are dead, though, you will be able to progress through the catacombs with ease, pretty much. Alright, so down here... Let's see if I can just get around these guys, jump over them, or roll, whatever. There we go. Whoop, roll it again. Okay, I believe the Necromancer is to the right. I believe, I could be wrong. Ooh, dodge his big foot right there. That big old foot. Alright, please say he is this way. Heal up a tad quick, and then run. Run, 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 run. Necromancer, Necromancer, where are you? Necromancer, Necromancer. Is he in here? Yes, he is. Brilliant. Okay. Finish him off. Oh, I'm surrounded again. No. Kill the Necromancer. Whatever you do, kill him. There we go. I'm happy. I can progress now. I can progress now. Whoop. Roll out of here. Okay. I don't even care. I don't even care. Necromancer's dead. I'm happy. So now we can go the way I wanted to go with that drop and cut out that section entirely. Cut out that section entirely. I got the ring. Actually, we've got to take a look at that ring, actually. Dark Seance Moon Ring. Grants additional attunement slots. The Dark Sun Gwendolyn is the only remaining deity of Anor Londo. It follows a few, but their tasks are of vital importance. Okay, so in Anor Londo, you can actually access a special boss battle. And you need that ring in order to do it. One way. There is another way you can do it, actually. But we won't worry about that too much right now. Alright, so is that the way I wanted to go? No, I don't believe it is, no. Is it? Oh, that way takes me there as well, I suppose. Or I can just roll off there. Yeah, I can roll off there. Whoop! There we go. Well, you actually can make that roll. It's very deceptive. You can cut out most of the catacombs. Just by some very strategic rolling and jumping. You can cut out pretty much all of it. But obviously, it's in your best interest to actually go ahead, find the items and stuff like that, rather than just skip it out. Especially when you consider you'll just chain enemies and stuff. Okay, so these two skeletons down here, we should be able to kill now. Unless there is another necromancer I have forgotten about. Oop! See if we can pepper them with some arrows before we actually fight them. Oh, come on! Missed every single arrow. God darn it, that was embarrassing. Alright, can I fight them in here? Oh, only just. I've only just got the space. Only just. See, this is why I like stabbing weapons like the spear. Because you don't have to worry about your weapon bouncing off stuff like that. Alright, let's lure them out into the open. Lure them out into where the Titanite demon is. That way we'll be able to fight them with much more ease. Whoop! See if I can get a big swing. Nope, that was bad. Trying to get him. Ooh, get him way too cocky, final. Way too cocky. Okay, one's dead. Re-heal my stamina. No, don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. There is another necromancer. Holy hell. Holy hell, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Okay, we're going to chain enemies here. I'm going to heal up. I'm just going to drop down. Just in case the necromancer I need to kill is in this area. Is he down there? Maybe. This might just lead to where the Black Knight is that I was thinking about earlier. Ah, there he is. There's the necromancer. Okay, let's just two-hand it and deal with him quick. Roll. Die, necromancer. Come on. Finish him off. Finish him off. There we go. I did it. Oh, we got a humanity as well. Okay, whatever. Okay, so these guys can be killed now. We've got the two guys we fought earlier as well, so we can finish them all off right here. Ooh, sneaky. I think we've got two more guys as well now I think about it. Oh, come on, give me the damn backstab. You know you'll want to. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get the backstab. There we go. Right, that's one dead. Alright, next one. I can't move about too much because those archers are still shooting at me after all. As soon as we've dealt with this guy, we can kill those archers, no trouble really. Okay, so we can just run up now, tank the arrow damage. Come on. What? There we go. Now he's dead. Alright, his body's just here. He is hiding. Give him a whack. Give him a whack. And a thwack. There we go. Normally, you go out that way. That's the way to progress. But we're not going to do that yet. I really want to take out this Black Knight. It is quite a hard battle with this Black Knight, actually, because he's got two skeletons with him. So, it can be tough for that reason. But, to tell you the truth, it is worth it. We might actually get the drop. Oh, we've got no humanity, though, have we? Okay, so we probably won't get a drop. But, hey, it's worth a try. Heal up. Trick here. Parry and backstabs. That's what we want here. Drop down through that floor. And he just canes on you immediately. Oh, too slow. Oh, dear, dear, dear. This could be bad. Backstab. Nope. Block it. Block it. Oh, no. Okay. There are two ways you can drop down. Up there and exactly where I am now. Maybe it's an idea to drop down through the second hole. That way I'll land behind him rather than landing right in front of him. Ready to rain down with his giant axe. Okay, so now we're back to where we were. Now, I believe we fell in that hole to start with, but oh no, we fell in that one. Can we see him? I believe if we go in this one, we will land behind him. I could be wrong, though. Just be ready to open up a can of whoop-ass on him. There he is. Oh, but he did his slow attack, which is great. Oh, parry, there we go. Excellent stuff. Probably should have swapped back to the lightning spear as well for this guy. But oh well, it is what it is. Ooh, that drains a lot of stamina, that one right there. Oh, no backstab there. Never mind, never mind. You can just chink away at him, same as any other Black Knight, really. He's no real different. He's just in an awkward area, pretty much. There we go, got a backstab on him. Now, he should be dead very soon. There we go, backstab. Now he's dead. Super stuff. We've got a white Titanite chunk for that. Okay, let's go ahead and recover that. Soul of a Proud Knight. He can drop that axe he has got. However, I think you need something like 56 strength to use it. So we'd never be able to use that in one single playthrough. Now, we've got some very interesting enemies here. You can probably hear them right below us. These skeleton wheel guys are very, very annoying. These guys basically charge at you with those wheels that are covered in spikes. And then they will just roll into you forever until you are dead. But they can actually be blocked quite easily. So let's see if we can actually get a drop attack on some of them so we can deal with them immediately. But since they kind of run into the walls, very hard. If we can get 4 of them together. Oh, darn it. Look at the damage they did. Look at that damage. And the stamina they drain is insane. Oh, darn it. You see how quickly they kill you? They are rough enemies. But those skulls do finish them off pretty quickly. That might be an idea, actually. Just tank them until the skull demons finish them off. Alright, back down to that area. Okay, guys, so you may remember that I mentioned that there is a shortcut to get all the way to the bottom of the catacombs. In fact, there's a few shortcuts. But there is one here, which leads you to a very special blacksmith. And it also means we get down to the bottom of the level easily as well. So I need to make this jump. So I haven't been having much luck with this recently. But we made it right there. And just walk off onto here. And now, which way is it exactly? I believe you drop down here. I may have just messed it up. Nope, this is it. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to come down here. And now you see this, just run off. You may be tempted to roll or jump or something. No, just run off the edge. No sprinting, just run. And just descend your way down. We also get a green Titanite shard, not bad. Jump down again. Excellent stuff. And now, this is the hole which leads to the blacksmith. He seems a bit scary and a bit grumpy, but don't worry, he has our best interest at heart as long as we buy things from him. Check out this Cthulhu-looking skeleton guy here. Oh yeah, the 60 frames a second mod does make the cutscenes a bit jittery, just keep that in mind. Boom!
Be gone with you. You spoil my focus.
Okay, so this guy just sits down here for all eternity, crafting weapons and stuff. But he's completely walled into this damn tunnel. He can't get much business. Sorry, he can't get much business down here. Okay, so let's go and talk to this guy.
What's that then? Need some smithing?
We do need some smithing. Okay, so what we can do... he does sell some interesting stuff. I believe he sells homeward bones, which will be very useful. He's got 9 of them. He sells Titanite shards, he sells all the normal weapon stuff, and the set of standard arrows. But the reason why you want this guy, I believe, is that he can modify your weapons with fire damage. And this is something we want to do with the great scythe we picked up earlier. As I said, I've never tried this, but I've heard it is a really good combination. Right, I believe we need like 20,000 souls in order to do this. So, let's go ahead and actually get some souls. We've got plenty of soul items. We should have enough. 8,000. Yeah, we've got just enough to do this. Hopefully, I've done my maths correctly. If not, we'll have to do it in a minute after we defeated Pinwheel. So, let's go ahead and use these. And a 2,000. Okay. Soul of a hero, 10,000 souls. That's a huge amount of souls to just use in an item. But hey, that's what they're for. Okay, the 8,000 and the 2,000. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to rank up our fantastic great scythe to a level 5, I want to say. I believe it just takes the regular Titanite shards. Just double check. Great scythe, where is it? Yep, takes Titanite shards. Okay, so we need to go ahead and buy, I believe it's 8 of them. Start with 7 for now, start with 7. And let's go ahead and reinforce our great scythe. I believe you need to get it to like a level 5 before you can put fire modification on it. Okay, I'll double check we can't modify it now. Nope, okay, we need one more. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I didn't actually check how many I needed. I think it's 2. Alright, so now reinforce our great scythe again. Trust me, this should be worth it, assuming I have heard the rumours and stuff correctly. I've never actually tried it. Where is it? Great scythe right there. There we go. Alright, so now we can modify the great scythe to be a fire great scythe. Now you may say, that seems weird because it actually does less damage. It's true, but now it's got fire on it. And that's awesome. And I believe we actually can upgrade it using the green titanite shards we have to be higher than 150. And it's got fire and it scales with a B in dexterity. So this thing now does 170 damage. This great scythe is now our most powerful weapon. Fancy that. I believe. Yeah, the cargo halberd does 138, and a lightning spear does 160, but this does 170. And it's got the downward strike, which is perfect for dealing with the skeletons as well as dealing with fire. Okay, so here we are down at the bottom. It's a bit easier to kill these guys down here, actually. Oh dear. They do stop rolling eventually. And you can just kind of tank them right there. You know, kind of get them into a tunnel, so to speak. You know, get them into a funnel. Alright, so let's let them roll towards me again. Get them all grouped up in this tight area. There we go, he stopped rolling. Dish out the damage. Nice stuff. I like this great scythe already. Haven't actually checked out its moveset because I've never actually used it, as I've mentioned. But it's got a downward strike. What's its strong attack? It's got a slash as its strong attack. Two-handed is exactly the same but stronger. Okay, so I'm going to use this for a bit. See what it's like. Sure, it cost me 20,000 souls, but hey, it might become my new favourite weapon. Who knows? Especially if we find an enemy that is prone to fire. Okay, I'm going to ignore those guys for now. And you. Whoop! Ooh, darn it. Okay, they're catching up. So now, let's go deal with Pinwheel. This is the main reason we came down to the catacombs. This video is going to be really, really long. Really long indeed, in fact. But hey, it's worth it. Oh, no you don't. Oh, darn it. What a waste. What a waste. Alright, it's time for another shortcut, people. We've already seen this one right here. Drop down there. But if you roll off again, boom! You take a lot of damage, but we are now back where we were. Okay, so let's heal up a bit. And we get large soul of a nameless soldier with 1,000 souls. Not bad. Let's heal up one more time. And then there is another item directly below us, I believe. Just double check. Yeah, it is right there. Slowly walk off, just very slowly. Edge it. There we go. And now we get the priest armor set. You would get this if you started off as a cleric at the start of the game. And it's got a mace as well. Alright, we've got these guys now. Should I just deal with these guys? I think it's probably in my best interest, really, isn't it? Okay. Let's do it. Descend attack. Okay, this thing has got quite a bit of reach. Alright, let's go ahead. Kill him. Alright, that's 2 dead. Oh dear. You see, they just gang up on you and cause horrible trouble for you. That's another dead. 2 more inbound. You can dodge them fairly easily, but it's just the fact that there are multiples of them. Nope. Oh dear, road. Dodge. Heal up. Okay, deal with them now. That's him done. And now finish him. Alright, I believe that's all of them. Now, let's go kill the boss. This is the only reason I came down here. This was meant to be a really quick thing I was just gonna do, but I forgot how much trouble those necromancers can cause you. But to tell you the truth, I think we found every item in the catacombs, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's traverse the white light. There have been several times I have said, this next boss is the easiest boss in the game. I was wrong every time. This is the easiest boss in the game. Pinwheel. Alright, so what we got to do? We got to jump down there. Trigger a cutscene. What a lovely home you have. There's Pinwheel right there, doing his necromancy stuff. Looking very creepy indeed, but trust me, he's a pushover. Okay, so here's Pinwheel. I believe Pinwheel, the lore kind of states that there was a father who somehow led to the death of his child and his wife, and then tried to use necromancy to bring them back to life. But unfortunately, rather than bringing them back to life, he just made them physically a part of him. So all you got to do is target Pinwheel and then finish him off. He does make some copies of himself, but he is so slow and has so little life. You could just kill him like that. Dead easy, right? Dead easy. Okay, and now we have got the rite of kindling. So now we can kindle bonfires all the way up to 20 Estus flasks. And we also got a homeward bone and a humanity. And he's also dropped something else. Mask of the Mother. Okay. As you saw, Pinwheel had 3 masks on his face. And he drops 1 of 3 random masks which you can wear. The Mask of the Mother, the Father, or the Child. The Mask of the Mother actually gives you more stamina. It slightly raises stamina. We are going to be wearing this. And the Mask of the Father, I believe, increases your overall strength or your equipment load, something like that. And the Mask of the Child increases your stamina regeneration. I would have much rather have had the one which does your regeneration, if I'm completely honest. That's probably the best one, the Mask of the Child. Plus, it looks the coolest. But in this case, we've got the Mask of the Mother. Okay. Played this game several times. That's the second time I've got it. Okay, where am I going? Tell you the truth, let's just homeward bone our way back to the bonfire. Homeward bone our way back. Fantastic stuff. Okay, and rest and level up. Let's put some into dexterity. Now we've got this weapon which scales with a B in dexterity. So now that great scythe will be exceptionally powerful. Okay, I'm going to end the video here, people. This one's gone on way longer than I wanted to. So, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Dark Souls. It has been a very long one with lots of unnecessary deaths, but I think it's been pretty good. You know, we've killed the Hydra, we killed Havel, and we've got the rite of kindling. Okay, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to you people now, and I'll see you next time. Remember to check out some of the cool Patreon people in the description below who help support the channel with their financial donations. Times are very, very hard for YouTubers right now with the ad apocalypse. And I'll see you around. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. Until next time, farewell. In the ankle, holy your heart's on fire. If you abuse me, honey, you lose me. I'm gonna get your ankle, son, and touch me, and tell me I'm your all. There we go. Iron Golem dead. Hey!